Hello, I'm Darren Ruffle.
Hi, I'm Tracy. Today we're here with the Gaggia Platinum series, and we're going to show you how the Gaggia Milk Island, an accessory that you can purchase, goes with a machine to make cappuccinos and lattes with a lot of simple ease. It simply is an attachment that goes underneath your machine, and then also a carafe, and this does all the work for you. So Darren, let's show everybody how you attach it.
So first you want to connect the base.
And what we're going to do before we do that, remove your water reservoir, because you want to not get water all over yourself.
Yeah, I made that mistake once. So you want to push in this knob, and you'll see there's these two nozzles that you want to slide up kind of at the same time as you're pushing this in. So it's very easy to do. You just attach it here, get it lined up, pops in, you got a nice red light.
You want to make sure you put your water reservoir back in, because if you start making drinks, you're going to need that. Okay.
And you just put your milk on. Got the green light, it's ready to go.
So why don't you show everybody how you make a latte, Darren?
Yeah, I like to, actually I'm going to make a cappuccino first. And I personally like to brew my espresso first and then do my milk, and I'll show you why. So the first thing you do is you brew your espresso. Then once you're done with that, what you typically want to do, whether or not you're using the milk on it or not, is you want to purge any water that's in the line before you start steaming your milk, and you simply do that by turning it to steam. Now if you come around to the side here, you see there's a knob. If you turn it one way, it produces steam from the steam arm, like your traditional style steamer, and if you turn it the other way, it produces steam into the milk on it. Simply blow steam up into the milk on it, and it siphons around, adding heat and air to the milk to get a nice good froth. And so I'm going to first purge the water out of the steam line.
And there's not going to be a lot of water that comes out of there.
Yeah,
Darren,
maybe
just a little
an
bit.
ounce at max. And then certainly you just don't want that to go in your milk. So you see you get a little water coming out there at first. And it's already ready to steam. It's actually very quick. It has a rapid steam boiler, so it literally takes probably 12 to 14 seconds to produce steam with this machine. So it's a very fast machine. And Tracy, if you would be so kind to hand me some milk.
There you go.
And what you want to do is you want to fill it maybe about a third of the way. One thing I've noticed, it does such a good job that if you fill it too high, it'll actually start overflowing with milk before it's actually hot enough. So I'm going to go ahead and fill the milk island. Right about there. And then you just simply turn the knob, start frothing the milk. And what I listen for is the actual noise. You hear a nice siphoning noise coming out right now. And this will go for about a minute. It literally takes about a minute to get steam milk with this. And then you'll start to hear it start to sputter at the end. And that means 95% of the time it's done between 150 and 160 degrees. Perfect temperature. I've used a thermometer, tested it a million times. It's pretty darn accurate. So as you can see, the milk is rising as air is getting injected into the milk.
I think my favorite thing, Darren, is literally we're just standing here, we pushed a button,
Yeah.
and we're just waiting for a drink.
Yeah.
Now I had this machine at home myself too for a little while,
Yeah.
and my 11-year-old had a blast making cappuccinos for the stay-at-home moms during the summertime. So there could be disadvantages and advantages to that.
Huh. I do find myself drinking a lot more milk-based drinks, cappuccinos, lattes when I have this. It's so easy to do. I'm more of an Americano type of guy in the morning, but like I said, it takes 3 minutes to make a cappuccino, so you can't beat that.
Now what I'm excited about most is just the type of froth you can make with this,
Yeah,
which
it
who
is.
knows.
Now you're starting to hear it start to sputter a little bit. I let it sputter for a few seconds. Like I said, 9 times out of 10 when you check the temperature, it's right at 155 degrees, which is the perfect temperature for steaming. So what I'll do is I'll add my steamed milk. The steamed milk will be at the bottom, the froth milk will be at the top. And so I'll hold back the steamed milk a little bit, or the froth milk, sorry, until I have my foam. I'll add a little bit of froth there, and then what I do right before the end, I'll actually add my flavoring and then give it a nice stir. About a capful of lemon and vanilla is my favorite. And I stir from the bottom up to get it mixed nice and even, so it doesn't sit at the bottom. Top it off with a little foam milk, and voila, beautiful cappuccino.
It does look great, Darren. Now let me see the Milk Island here. There's a little bit left in here. What I like to do, Darren, is I found that if you actually swirl this around, you can mix both of the froth and steam together.
Yeah, especially for a latte, because latte is more going to, look at the nice foam there.
Now, Darren, can you place it on there and brew my shot right into it? Because now you've got that nice consistency to make yourself a latte.
I'm going to drink this while I'm eating, if you don't mind. So Tracy made a good point to shake the milk around to kind of break up the bubbles so you get more of a steam milk as opposed to a froth milk. What I've also find works well. Sorry. There you go. What I also find works well is I'll fill, if I just want more of a latte, more of a steam milk, is I'll fill the milk on up to the minimum level, and then about halfway through the steaming cycle, I'll actually add a little more cool milk to the Milk Island, and it gives you more of just a steamed milk instead of all the foam and froth. Because like I said, this does a really good job with the froth, and to get steam, you know, if you add a little bit more cold milk as it's frothing, I found it produces more steam and a little bit less froth. Still be a little froth, but you still get enough steam for
it. It is amazing the kind of froth you get from that.
Very good consistency.
So let's show everybody what you need to do to take it apart to do some cleaning on it.
Yeah, the cleaning is very easily. If I'm entertaining, basically what I'll do is I'll just rinse it out. I'll just rinse it out. If I'm going to make cappuccino after cappuccino, I'll just do that. Now, if I'm done for the day, what I like to do is I like to actually fill the Milk Island up with a little bit of water. Mind pouring a little water in there, Tracy?
Sure. So I'm going to fill the Milk Island with a little bit of water. The milk carafe.
And then I will froth the water, just like it was milk, just to kind of get it siphoning through the internals. Just takes a second. Get it siphoning through the machine nice and good. And then what I'll do is I will actually take the Milk Island apart. It's very important you do this actually because nothing's worse for any milk frother, whether it be a Milk Island, a steamer, or anything, than dried milk. You know, literally overnight it'll turn to a rock inside there, and it can clog the steamer.
Sure.
So you want to be careful of that. And to take it apart, you simply pop off the components. I mean, I could do this with my eyes closed. It's very easy. I've done it probably hundreds of times now. And this comes apart like this. I rinse it under the sink in some warm water, rinse out the carafe a little bit, shake it around, and voila, you're done. Now, if one thing that happens periodically is this little nozzle here injects air. And if you find you're getting just hot milk and not a lot of froth, there's absolutely nothing wrong with the machine. It's just that it didn't get cleaned when you were rinsing it off. So you just open that up, and that's where the air comes through. Just rinse it out, make sure that's nice and clean, and you're good to go again. So it's actually very easy to clean.
So Darren, with it being so easy to clean, it makes great froth for both lattes and cappuccinos. I think the Gaggia Milk Island is a must-have for any of the Platinum Series machines. Now, it is compatible with all 4 versions. You can get it with the Vision, the Swing Up, and the Vogue. So here's to drinking great milk-based drinks until we see you again.
Happy brewing.
Hi, I'm Darren. I want to loosen you up a little bit.
Action.
So the Milk Island is the perfect accessory to go along with any of the Platinum Vision.
Okay.